sticks are the good idea. Should have brought ours.
Definitely a couple operations on the knees would have been a better idea.
All right. JCT up the Glacier Trail 905. And we will be going right here, traveling our way up and around. We'll probably stop there. We're not going the whole way. Screw that. Run up top and then turn back.
Why?
You ready? Why? Because it's a 6 mile long trail.
I thought you were adventurous.
Oh, I am. Very adventurous, but you know, at the same time.
We're gonna have a blast.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
We're
blast.
gonna fucking fight a bear.
I think what they called it back in the Western times. I got my trusty old sidearm here. So already we're like not even at the top, and it's already like getting a little breezy.
The roads are really rough.
Yeah, the road here was rough. It was completely unpaved, and at some point I kind of said to myself, like, there's no way anybody's gonna be here. You know, there's like 4-star reviews on Google, and someone said in there like there's campers and the parking lot was filled. And I was like, as I'm up here, getting up here, I'm like, there's no way. Like, just a unmaintained road, like rocks everywhere. I'm like, no way, I'm in the wrong road. And we got up here, and there's like, I don't know how many cars.
There's like 10, I'd say.
There's like 10 cars here. And yeah, I don't know, I was a little surprised to be honest. It was a rough start.
You know, I see it. When you're on top of the mountain, it's kind of hard to breathe.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? Did you know the bigger that you are, the harder it is to get that oxygen? Now I'll be fine. I'll be fine, because you know, this isn't any you know,
This is actually for me like,
this isn't Mount Everest,
this is extreme
but
for me.
I mean, we're what?
This goes on and on.
I think we're about 10,000, 11,000 feet
High.
in elevation.
I'm already struggling.
You gotta get fit, babe. You gotta get fit. I thought all that walking in Vegas would have made us fit.
That just makes me feel my sleep.
Yeah, but all it did was make me have blistered feet.
It's a good idea to do cycle walk.
You glad you brought the blanket, babe? Yeah?
It's pretty cool.
Gotta say, I like this kind of pathing though. Like, it's a nice looking trail. It's rocky and rough as hell. But you know, that just means like, hey, this is not like a very popular trail.
It is not.
It's one that,
There's no people passing us.
yeah, I would say it's one trail that, what?
I saw a poop.
Oh,
I think the back.
I think those are
There's a poop, obviously.
yeah, I don't know what kind of poop that is.
I don't think this
Kind
is
of looks like my poop from earlier. but
So you poop like a goat then?
yeah, I pooped like a goat. Yeah, you got a problem with it? You married it. You married it. This is on you. Okay.
I'm a poop goat pooper. Now that I saw poops and it doesn't look dried as hell, I feel like we're gonna see a wild creature here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing like a bunch of bear claw marks on the trees though, so I think we're chilling. Plus we're being pretty loud. You know, we're walking around, we're chanting and
I
yelling.
think it's more safe if we go on a popular trail.
See, this is Wayfinder Outdoors. We're not doing that.
Alright.
Also, look at that.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure that's asparagus. I don't know.
Yeah.
If someone knows what that is, put it in the comment section. That'd be much appreciated. At first I thought they were mushrooms, but
Doesn't look any
I don't know, it kind of looks like
Oh,
mushrooms, but it
maybe.
kind of looks more like a sprouting plant.
different kind of mushroom, like a rare one.
Yeah. Well, on our way back, I'll take a picture of it.
Friday.
What?
Would you remember the trail?
Dude, the trail is obvious as hell.
Okay. I just don't want to be lost in this very dense mountain.
In this bear dense.
Dense.
Did somebody say bear? Yeah, they probably hear us too. That's good though. We should continuously talk like this,
Yeah.
because the thing that like messes people up the most
When they're quiet.
is when they're quiet, then the bear doesn't hear them. And the worst thing you can do is like sneak up on a bear. So like if you like say you turn a corner and there's a bear there,
Fuck.
and yeah, like you went oh like that, like the
Never mind. Just what you call chipmunk.
chipmunk. I'm sure he has a little burrow under there. But
So we're gonna find out. And, they said they have a 4-star. Hi chipmunk. 4-star reviews on this trail.
yeah, no, like it wasn't like 4 stars. It was 4 5-star reviews.
How many
So-
reviews did they have?
Or maybe there's like 3 5-stars and 1 1-star. Hey, look at that. So remember how I was telling you about dispersed camping? That's what dispersed camping is.
Because didn't it say snow camping?
No. They said it like back there, but I don't know.
Well, that's one way to save, $100 or more when you need to book a hotel.
Or maybe
Stay
that's
out here.
maybe that's just straight up the campsite. That's probably what that is. It's over here at Rainbow Lake. You have the Okopoch, either way you have the trail that we're walking on now, the Pochi Trail. And correct me if I'm wrong on that one. We have the Pochi Trail and then Rainbow Lake campsite, which is right there. It's right there. So, no, actually, that campsite will bring you right down to Rainbow Lake. You can probably go swimming there, maybe. I don't know. I'm no expert on it. But where we're going here on the Pochi Trail, it's gonna overlook the lake. So look at this. This is like a more grown version of what we were seeing sprout earlier. Again, I don't know what that is.
It's gonna be a full-blown tree.
I don't think that's a tree. I don't even know if that's a shrub, dude. But no.
Well, I saw someone sitting down there. Who was there in the entire time? There's like a whole setup of kids.
Babe, let them cook. Let them cook.
I just want to join the barbecue party.
I said, let them cook.
Oh, there's something. Wait. So when we get back here, it's a good idea to just grab a tent, grab the director's chair.
Oh. Yeah, we could. So remember how when we were in Canada, in Banff, and your brother-in-law and his friend cheated on the trail and they climbed the trail instead of like zigzagging like we're doing now? Like we have the perfect opportunity. Like the trail comes up here and it like wraps around and goes up there.
I was surprised we were actually ahead of them, and then surprised that when we get on the top they were there before.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Like we're doing the thing, we're doing it right.
I was crying because I don't think, I've gone so far, but it's too late to back out, but I can't do it anymore.
Well, I thought it was real funny too. It was like your dad and I both looked at that and we went, okay, we can make it up this mountain in 30 minutes.
No.
Oh
It took
man.
us 2 hours.
Yeah, 2-hour hike. So, Arapaho. Yeah.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh wow, look at that, huh? The wilderness. Let's get a picture, babe. Come here. Up right here on the side of the sign. Stay a little bit over more. There we go. Beautiful thumbnail. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm just surprised that I'm going right because the camera's on my right arm. I'm just surprised that you're wearing that blanket because I'm almost ready to take this
jacket off.
what we call a drug rug off.
Hey,
So I'm getting hot in that.
you will never know what you walk into when you get on top. It's very tough of it.
You know what though? That's the thing. Like one of the reviews, like this dude, and I'll put their name in the video when I post it. But they left such a detailed review. They walked the 6 miles. And they got to the Alpine and they like walked around in the Alpine and they were saying like once you get up there it's like windy.
That's the goal, right?
Where'd you get that? Bro, just like
You hear like the top open and sizzle.
bro just pulled a can of Celsius. Sponsor is Celsius. Pulled a can of Celsius out of her inventory. Oh, what is that?
What
Cosmic vibe? Hell yeah, this is a vibe.
a pleasant treat.
There you go, sweetheart. Whew. So, tell me, babe, how do you know you're out of shape without saying you're out of shape?
I've been off the gym for like a while now
Yeah?
because my body I couldn't handle the night shift. That's one thing I'm struggling with.
You hear that, guys? She couldn't handle the night shift. No, I don't know anyone who could handle 7 nights of night shift straight. What?
You told me that this trail is going up.
I mean, I don't think I should have to tell you that the trail goes up because, you know, we're in Colorado.
An easy one. Alright. This looks confusing. Does everything look like passageway?
I'm pretty sure this is where we have to be. But that's why you
See,
come out.
there's trees that fell off.
Yeah, I know. But this is why you look at your Onyx. Yeah, this is part of the trail, babe. Yeah, keep going up. So Onyx, also not sponsored. Come on, Celsius, come on, Onyx, sponsor the channel. I know we have like 2 subs, but come on. But Onyx is great, and I'll turn the brightness up because you can like pre-chart your course. I use it for hunting all the time. I use it for like seeing who owns what land where.
Alright, man. I think I'm ready to hide my blanket.
You ready to hide your blankies? All right. But as you can see here, we have the map pulled up, and we can actually.
I saw the map.
I saw the map, and we can actually tap the map for more information, and I'll tell you exactly where the trail's at, and it'll tell you how long. This one doesn't tell me how long, but it'll tell you how long the trail is normally, who owns it, the weather, the coordinates, everything like that. So OnX is an extremely handy app, and I highly recommend it to anyone who's looking to do outdoorsman stuff. Right, babe?
By the way, we never actually talked about going on a hike this weekend.
Yeah, I kind of surprised her with it.
No, it's not a surprise. It's just like we're in Colorado.
Yeah, the Colorado trip
But
was
he
a little bit of a
surprised
surprise
me with the
too.
trail, like where we're going.
Yeah.
Of course, he's bigger than me,
I didn't tell
Yeah,
her a
more
single word
strength.
about it.
and he chose the hardest one.
Do I feel bad? No. No, I have high expectations, especially for the missus. You see, as a young man, a young buck, I'm looking to ensure that my next of kin is going to be strong. And if she can make it to the top of this mountain,
No.
then I know she's ready.
I'm gonna pop a fucking proposal.
I'm going to pop a proposal up on the top of the mountain. That's like a secret to like getting free food wherever you're at too, you know that?
So, what?
If you like go to a restaurant,
This is a perfect stick, babe.
that is a good stick.
If you want it.
I got a stick in my right hand, but thank you though. I have one in my right hand and one in my left
I'm
hand.
ready to put that this away. This looks really good.
Okay, we're shedding layers now.
Do you really need to do this?
What?
A trail.
Heck yeah. Oh, that feels good. I can't wait to pull this out in 5 minutes.
We got some chocolate candies here too.
We're gonna hit the Alpine, and it's just gonna it's so cold from the wind. You need any water? I'm good, baby. Thank you.
Babe, I need you to put this in your bag.
Why?
Because it won't fit.
That's messed up. See that, guys?
I can take that jacket though.
All right, we'll trade. There's a little Indian trade. Take the jacket, I'll take the blanket. That makes me Indian.
It was the perfect time to bring those berries, but I didn't grab them.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. I also did not bring any pit stick. So,
You're gonna be smelled by the bears.
yeah, the bears are going to smell me first. Hopefully they're downwind, if you catch my drift.
That smells like a tree.
It smells like a twee.
A tree.
Oh yeah, they're going to smell me and be like, that's dessert. Dude, what do you think it sounds good? A buffet? I can get with that.
I don't want to waste the effort I did here because, I try to burn calories, double down on calories afterward.
But then again, if you go to a buffet and you only eat, and no offense to rice, but if you only eat protein, you meet that protein goal, and you cut the carbs, you're gonna start losing fat. Huh?
I can hear the wind.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Eat all the meats.
Eat those meats. Nom nom.
Hey, how down down are you to go on a Filipino restaurant tonight?
Filipino restaurant? Yeah.
Because I already did the American yesterday.
Okay, that's the trade-off. We went to an American restaurant yesterday called Big Daddy's.
So good.
And it was fucking good. Honestly, probably like the 6th best burger I've ever had. Yeah. How about you? How would you rate the burger there?
They go hard on the aragulas, but I think aragulas are healthy. I'll take it. The meat is very juicy. And it was perfectly cooked. The potato fries was tasty. Yeah, overall I gave them like 4 out of 5. What I'm giving them.
4 out of
Price
5.
though, it can add up. Prices are like $15. Those
So-
didn't come with drinks. It just came with water. So.
Yeah, we only ordered water. So in the end, we ended up, for both of us, we ordered wings as an appetizer, my burger and her burger, and it came up at like $56.
No, it came up to like $80, right?
50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we had $50 there, but it was definitely well worth it, I would say. Again, 6th best burger I've ever had. But you know what? Like tonight we'll go to that Filipino restaurant and we'll eat. My question is, as this is now a growing and developing channel, what kind of content would you guys like to see? Do you prefer like the travel content? Because I'm going to be posting some clips from Las Vegas. Do you prefer the outdoors clips? Or would you like a mixture of both? You know, where we're going to restaurants and eating and whatnot? It's really your guys' call. I'll be completely honest, guys. This place feels like Skyrim. Like textbook. You know, you walk around, you got all these trees. You got this cool nature trail that's leading up. The only thing we're missing is a little stream that we have to cross.
It's not waterproof, so I hope I don't.
Her shoes aren't waterproof, so I'd have to carry her. City of Boulder. I don't know what that means. City of Boulder Watch?
It looks like it reads like it washed.
Oh, that is a good breeze. Wow, look at this tree over here. Not sure. I think that might be a juniper tree. I don't know, just the oils in that wood. It's just so beautiful. I mean, I couldn't imagine like getting out here. There's some slight burns on there. Like getting out here and turning that into like a coffee table. You know, the carpenter in me.
That would cost us around half the price that you think to buy it for. Not even, maybe just.
Look at this, like, I have these walnut slabs, and I turned one into a coffee table.
Babe, I think we need to turn the other one into a table.
I want to turn the other one into a table with epoxy.
Yeah, like a dining table.
Hey babe, we're going to that winery tonight, remember?
Are we?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It goes till 9, so we can go eat and then go to the winery if you want.
It's a shame not to visit the place.
It would be a shame. And I'd love to talk to them about what they use to seal their woods. But either way, I used a Rubio monocoat to seal my coffee table. And the colors and grain in there, it's just so beautiful. And we went to a wood shop yesterday that was selling wooden furniture like that. And I swear, the exact same table that I made, selling for $1,000. Just blew my mind. Now, mind you, I do understand, you know, a wooden slab like that, if you're buying it single-handedly, probably gonna cost you like $600 just for that small size. But I got mine for $300 because I bought in bulk. And even then, like, you know, the staining process, ordering everything off there, I mean, in total, I probably spent $400 on this coffee table. So I guess $1,000 is kind of reasonable. Oh my gosh, this is just pretty. Look, babe, pine cones. You want to take some pine cones home? Yeah?
Dude, I'm destroyed.
Oh, baby, we're almost there. City of Boulder's watershed. Okay. I'm assuming
Maybe
there's a river nearby.
maybe what if this is a stream of river? It kind of looks like it.
Yeah, some of it looks like runoff areas. But for the most part, it's pretty wooded.
Well, it gets windy up here.
Wow, it's starting to open up a little bit. There's a older gentleman back at the beginning. He's walking around with walking sticks. And
Oh,
I felt so jealous.
But I think that the trail that they took is going down instead of this one.
It looked like they were on the same trail as us, but yeah, maybe they're going to Rainbow Lake. That's probably the more common one.
Then why did we just do this, babe?
Well, the whole goal is to get away from the people, right?
No. Why does the one that looks way better?
What if we get a great overview? Either way, that little lake there is like a half a mile hike. Like we're probably, I don't know, like maybe a mile and a half in. But like that hike to Rainbow Lake is such a short hike.
I believe I saw a guy going up here before us.
There's a guy coming down, which is a good sign. Oh yeah. Let out a tiny fart. Okay. That's the top of the mountain right up there. We're getting really close to the Alpine. I did just see a person up here too. We're at 7% battery. We're gonna have to do a battery swap here in a little bit.
Alright, now it's becoming more of a friendlier. See, there's no more rocks on the path.
You're gonna bite your tongue?
No! Did I spoke too soon?
I think you might have spoke too soon. I think we just doubled the amount of rocks we got on this trail. I don't know, I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad, guys. Because I wore my hiking boots, my mountaineering boots. Yana's wearing tennis shoes.
Yeah. this is my so far. Shout out to Nike Vomero 5.
Yeah, Nike sponsor us, please.
Well, these shoes, I'm gonna vouch to it. I use this on my 12 nights. Like no, my 12-hour night shift, and it's like 8 nights in a row. And this saves my feet from like getting really sore. It's really soft, so I recommend you guys, especially the people who actually are on their feet all the time. So shout out to Nike.
You heard that? You heard that here first, folk.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nike. They make some good, reputable shoes.
How about your shoes, Dave?
You know, my shoes are Columbia. They're a mountaineering boot. And
How does it feel?
they come right up to the hip here, or not the hip. They come up your ankle here, so you have really good ankle support. They also have really good tread on the bottom. But another thing I like is they have slight insulation. Now that's not good for things like nowadays. You know, it's hot and my feet are probably going to start sweating here soon. But either way, if you choose to wear them in winter and go hiking in winter, it's a perfect boot.
As long as it's comfy, babe.
It's comfy. Oh, it's comfy. There's no insoles in there either, so.
But I think it's insulated, so it's more like warm for your feet.
It is insulated. And I do feel my feet kind of getting warm, but that's okay. I can handle warm feet. It's when your feet get cold and you can't warm them up. That's when it becomes a problem. And I've dealt with that growing up, so I'd rather have warm feet than cold feet.
Yeah, that's way better.
Welcome to, thanks for stopping by Wayfinder Shoe Review. This is Aliana and Logan signing out. Wow, dude, I'm just in love with this trail. I hate talking constantly. Wrong hole. Wrong hole.
Now you gotta give a number.
3.
It's gotta be letter C.
Letter C.
It's
Clara.
gotta be
Wow.
someone who starts with the letter C.
I'm gonna finish that Celsius. Yes. I'm gonna finish my not so sponsored Celsius. Pretty sure that's a bird's nest right there. Not sure what kind of bird. Maybe it was a bird's nest and it fell.
It kinda looks like an
Okay. What's real nice too is we got 100% battery left on this last battery, and we have another hour of
I don't know
footage.
if that's where it's recording.
Oh, it's recording now. I just turned it on. So it said this trail's supposed to lead out to the Alpine. I'm just curious when.
It's gonna be the entire day.
It's like, I don't know, we've been hiking for a good, I don't know, hour, 30 minutes. At some point it's gotta get us there. You know, when we collect some pine cones on the way back,
What are we gonna build?
well, most people usually fill up like vases or jars
Oh.
or bowls.
Yeah.
And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, you know, we have a couple spare bowls back at home. We'll just make a bowl of pine cones.
Yeah.
Because that's what thrifty women do nowadays. That's how they connect to nature while staying at home.
Make it more cabinish looking, like.
Yeah. Oh.
Stand aside.
Yeah, we'll get to the side here. Thanks. How far are we?
I don't know, we just turned around.
No, don't tell me that.
We got some old dogs. We were like, it's a good time to
Oh, you got some beautiful dogs.
Yeah, 6 miles out.
God, yeah?
I think it is.
Far.
I think it's 6 out, 6 in. Or it could be 3 out, 3 in, but I think it's 6 and 6.
I mean, we're just looking to hit the Alpine, to be honest. But
The lake or the...
not the lake, just where the trees kind of disappear.
Oh, yeah.
Is that on this trail?
Yeah, well, I think this is the Glacier Trail. So, yeah, I think so.
I mean, is that the glacier right there? Or...
But yeah, well,
Well,
find
on my way to find out. Keep going.
Yeah.
Have a good
Catch you
day.
later.
Good luck.
Yeah, have a great day. Well, they're nice.
See if you got Alyssa and Ed here. Probably gonna be crying by now.
Oh, they'd be crying. And they'd hear the birds, and then they'd be freaking out. But you see that snow, babe?
Yeah, there's Glacier over there. That was perfect timing too.
Yeah. See, like, this is a nice trail right here where it opens up. And you have a nice level terrain that you can walk on. But then it just turns to shit. It just goes bad. You could say it goes all downhill from here. But either way, here we are. Did you guys make it to the glacier? No.
Randy, no.
You have beautiful dogs. Hey, buddy.
Are you headed to the glacier? Gonna
We're-
go all the way?
I don't know. How far is the glacier?
6 miles out.
Oh!
I'm pretty sure it's.
Are we prepared for that?
Or the overlook. The overlook is 6 miles out, right?
Just the overlook.
I mean, it says 6 miles, but I don't know on the sign if it means one way. I think it is
I
one
think
way.
that's one way.
We've gone, we turned around at almost 2 miles and
Yeah.
it's way up here, so.
Yeah. Listen to the puppies. They're done. We're done.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Well, we're just getting started, I think.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Got a long way to go.
I think it's like
Yeah.
they have water and some food or something.
Yeah, I got a little water, a little food, and yeah. We'll get there by sunset.
There you go.
All right, well,
All right.
thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
I like your dogs. So friendly.
Oh yeah, their dogs are so pretty. They're so friendly.
How did the dogs are like signs? Because the dog said stop, stop, and you do it.
You know, dogs do have that like inner like gut instinct that like they're really smart. Like people have trained dogs to detect when you're having a heart attack. And like they'll have them like trained to be like anxiety dogs. Like if you're having an anxiety attack, the dog will come like rest itself on your chest to like help mellow you out. Dogs are super smart. Especially German Shepherds.
Yeah.
I think that was a German Shepherd they had there
That
too.
was a German Shepherd there, and then the other dog.
That the other one might have been a Border Collie. And then they had a third one. I wasn't sure what the third
The
one
third
was.
one, the tiny dog, is not very like. He has his own tiny bubble.
Yeah, you like
Looking
being near
out,
both his
trying to get
moms.
out of this place. Let's just
Oh.
go.
We got more snow.
Wow, it gets really cold here, I bet, because they're not snowing.
Yeah, lots of snow just sitting around. Good thing we're from North Dakota, hey?
Hey, every day, all day is the snow.
It's a snow, eh? In North Dakota.
Kuyota, kuyota.
In North Dakota.
Some brutal snow every day.
I could have swore that someone took a bunch of pictures of Alpine on this trail. And that's what I want to see, man. I just want to go out where there's no trees, it's windy
That's
as
why
heck.
for winter time, if you're out here for something,
What? You're a bum? Bummer. There's some snow up there too. We're getting a lot of snow over here, babe. Getting a lot of snow for a heat advisory. That's where like I felt bad for Braden. Because Braden was telling me he's like working out. He's an iron worker. He's out there on the steel. And he's telling me it was 115 degrees. And he's like, dude, if you like sat down on the steel, it didn't matter if you're wearing pants or not, like you're getting burnt.
Exactly.
Wow.
Not
I would
really.
definitely ask for a raise after that
Once
job.
your skin touch that steel, you gotta have this like reaction right away to take off. And that's when it gets I know now what that is.
What?
This is a watershed.
Watershed? Are you just reading the post that says it? Or are you?
I'm just reading the post.
Okay. Because that's where I got my information from, was the posts. Little signs on the trees. I'm assuming what it's for is like, that's where all the snow melts and goes down to Boulder, and that's where they collect their water. Yeah, watershed, city of Boulder. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's just like
This is where like water runs down. It keeps flowing down there. Sort of like a natural trail.
you can have some steel that's always really like that.
Yeah. They say the soil is actually a little damp in areas. Just on the path here, it's a little dry. I'm not sure if there's any snakes up here either, but I could have swore there was, but I don't know. Ooh, yeah, this snow's coming up here right on the side of the trail. Look at this. This one's right next to the trail. Looks like someone already beat me to it. They put their foot in there a while ago.
Like, what you call this? Dense?
Starting to get a little dense. Yeah. Some spots it's getting a little dense.
Like, we are really in the depths of it.
It's like we're really playing Skyrim right now.
It just looks very fluorescent. There are a bunch of trees. Trails become more and more narrow.
Hope you're not claustrophobic.
I'm a little.
A little?
Remember when we went into that cave? So we went in Quran, and there's caves, but this is also in the lake. So once we get in there, I just completely lose my mind. I cannot stay here. I need to get out. It's completely dark. And
Oh yeah, she is a little scared of
you're
caves.
immersed in the water, so you don't know if there's like some kind of creatures that will pull you down. You can't see shit. You're gonna get scared.
She's seen too many movies. Speaking of movies, what's your favorite scary movie? Yeah.
When I was young, I was so spoke with the movie Ring. The Ring.
The Rain.
Like this girl, her hair is very long and her hair is like covering her face. She came out of the depths of the well.
Is the Grudge the same lady from The Ring?
No, The Grudge is like... I didn't really watch The Grudge. I know that there's a kid there that put... It has like panda eyes. I didn't really watch it. And then I get an overview of it. I don't really see it as like scary.
Now that you're growing up?
Yeah. By the way, what's your favorite? And why did you stop watching?
Honestly, Amityville Horror. That's my favorite one. I watched the whole thing, so that's, you know, that's where I'm like, hey, I don't need to watch it again. I think that's the movie that's based out in North Dakota. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, those walking sticks don't seem like a bad idea. Oof, lots of fallen trees ahead. It's not as steep anymore though. That's the nice part, right?
Becoming flatter. It's still so rocky.
Yeah. It's nice though. There's a good little breeze that's coming through, cooling us off. Now you can hear the wind hitting the tops of the trees.
Now it's really crowded with trees.
Yeah, this is incredibly dense. Oh, 100%. There's like
Oh my gosh.
hundreds of mountain lions here.
Oh my gosh.
But they're not coming after us because we're in a group. They're coming after you though, because you're in the back. You poor thing. Guys, if I flip this camera around and Yana's missing, comment an F in chat, please.
Incredibly quiet. And turn it on and not there anymore.
Yeah, if I ever hear like the walking stop, I turn around and she's gone, I know we're fucked. Oh, it's getting more and more snowy, dude. Right now we're between like two little mountains. That's where I'd like to be, between two mountains.
Two mountains.
Two mountains.
Get lost in two mountains.
I want to get lost between two mountains. If you catch
Oh,
my drift.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's muddy.
Some of them are really starting to melt down.
Oh, yeah. Getting closer and closer.
Oh my gosh. Where does this lead to, babe? I know you said I know you want me to do the 6-mile hike.
Guys, comment in chat right now. Did we do the 6-mile hike? It's not gonna matter because, you know, it's after the fact, but you know, put a comment down there if you actually want to see us complete the 6-mile hike. I don't think we're doing it, but I'll come back.
You actually said that in Glacier and you never did.
Well, we're not in Glacier. We haven't had a chance to go back.
We had the chance to go there,
We didn't. The path was closed.
but then you have to paint something, right?
Me? I'm trying to think. Did I have to
When
pay?
we went to Montana,
Yeah, that was
we had
Mont.
to drive back for 15 hours.
We didn't even go to Glacier.
We never
That was
did.
Yellowstone.
We didn't get the chance to. That's what we got back here.
No, Glacier we'll save for another trip. I promise you though, we will go back.
We actually saw the best of Glacier, and I don't know if we need to go back.
Well, don't you want to hit the Alpine, summit a mountain? I'll be honest, sweetheart, we're probably like 2.5 miles in.
Yeah, so there's 4 more.
4 more miles. I mean, like when they said like it's 6 miles out, I don't think that's completely unreasonable. Like I think it's possible. Like I think the hardest part was getting up the mountain. Like getting where we're at now.
The worst was in Canada. The one in Canada.
The worst was in Canada. That one there, we literally, because we started out, this one here, we started out like maybe,
I think we started there at 6 and we got down at 9 p.m.
no, like here, this mountain. We started at like maybe 1,000 feet lower than what we were. And we just kind of like walked our way up.
You can actually see her from the bottom going to the very top.
Yeah, the one in Canada in Banff. We just casually climbed up. I don't even know how many feet that was. That was probably 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet up. And we had to walk that whole thing. And I thought it was messed up too, is we like looked at your mom and we're like, oh yeah, 30 minutes, we'll be up and down. And we got up there and I mean, I think that was a real bonding moment for your father and I. I think that's where your dad and I really became friends. Is like we climbed this mountain together as a family. We're like, oh, never again.
Hey, it's going up. Yeah, I said that. Never gonna do this again. I really almost started to cry there.
Yeah, that was bad. We went up there. I think, didn't we have no water too?
Yeah, we don't have anything.
We had no water, no sticks. We were all wearing tennis shoes. Obviously not the same quality as Nike, but
We just like got there. I don't know, it's just accidentally put in a place where we don't have a choice.
yep, we climbed the mountain. And then we were looking at it, we're like, we could walk down the mountain now. Nah, we're gonna ride a gondola down.
I'm really happy we were able to ride a gondola for free. Isn't it nice?
Yes, that was nice.
That's the secret there, guys. If you're trying to get there for a free gondola ride, go there and like almost closing time. Never buy any gondola tickets.
Yeah, don't buy your gondola tickets. Summit the mountain before closing time and they'll just let you on.
Alright, this is really coming.
Dude, this is the most like wild track ever. Look at these trails. This is wild. Just all rock. No trail. How you feeling, sweetheart? How you feeling?
I don't know. I feel like I'm ready to back out.
Ready to back out? Guys, I don't think she's the one.
Dude, just look. It's like, I don't know if you're even gonna remember the trail back.
Oh, easy peasy. Plus, my phone is fully charged. I got the map downloaded on X. Whew. Wow, this is like getting wild, dude. This is a crazy trail right here. What if?
Saying it's a real story. Some of the kids in the Philippines would walk this hike to go to school every day.
Dude, my dad, I think every person, every Gen Zer's dad, like went up to him and went, you know, I used to cross this mountain range to go to school and I used to have to swim a mile in the river just to make it to class on time. This path we're taking right now, this is the path my dad took to get to school, you know that?
Hey, kudos to Dad. You don't have the right to complain. Your dad took this every day of his life.
Yeah, this is the trail my dad took every day to get to school. Whew.
Babe,
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore.
You can't do it? You're calling it? You're tapping out?
is like 4 miles of this.
I think we're reaching the top right now, but if we continued 4 miles down, we're gonna have to go back up. I don't know.
What do you think, guys?
What do you think, guys? Should we come back here later on?
Just look how deep we are in the mountain, and look at the trails. How narrow the trail is. We're surrounded by trees.
Surrounded by trees. I don't know. I think what we do, we go back and then we show Rainbow Lake. I think that's a good call. I would seriously love to get there.
A rainbow lake.
But no, the glacier. I'd love to see the glacier, but that's okay. I get it, babe.
No, I'm just scared because the way it looks, the trail looks like it's so dense, and we don't have anybody with us. Just the two of
I
us.
got the Onyx. I got my pistol. I mean, your call. If you're feeling tired and you want to head back, then we can go back. But just know, like, we have everything we need. We have the food, we have the water, we have the pistol, the
We
Garmin.
don't have enough water.
We're at about 3/4 full. Go up there to the glacier, fill up our water bottle on a glacier. You know, some people pay like $1.50 for that in the gas station.
So I don't know why Logan wants to take the difficult route when there's an easy route.
There's no easy route to get to the glacier. This is the route to get to the glacier.
Get on your back so I can take this back.
See how she treats me, guys. This is just, I'm like a pack mule for her. This is crazy.
No, I loved him. This is my love language. Alright.
She
babe.
loves me for the things that I do.
You need a time to breathe.
Tell you what, babe. How about we just, you know, take a rest? Why don't we just sit down on that rock right there? Take a breather. Yeah, you know what? Up ahead there's a little rift with some shade. We're just gonna rest there.
I'm not the type of girl who quits though.
She's not a quitter, guys. You heard that here. Maybe she is.
Just that.
Maybe she is mother material. Just possibly.
So time check. Been here for an hour. Probably it's gonna be going higher. It's gonna be triple digits today.
Can we get much higher? So high. Is this where you want to take a little break?
No, it's something.
Sit right there. Keep going.
Little candy for you, babe. How can you see that?
You have candy for me? Oh, chamoy.
So if our body get discovered here,
Babe, they're not gonna find your body.
wow.
I'm gonna start uploading on Rumble too. Does it actually allow you to swear on there? It's slowly becoming, like, I've been seeing ads for it and everything now. It's starting to become like the new YouTube.
Yeah, you know, there's gonna be an end of an era.
Honestly, YouTube has gotten so greedy. Like, when I'm watching YouTube and they give me like 5 minutes of ads and 3 of which are unskippable, that's just too much. That's insane. Look at this destroyed log here. That's insane too.
That looks
That's
so
dry.
flawless.
Dude, that is dry.
It's really flawless looking tree.
Wow, that's pretty. I love pine wood. I wonder what annihilated that tree though.
Oh, lightning.
No, if it had been hit by lightning, it'd have like veins going through it and burn marks on it. So it's officially been an hour. I'm gonna segment this video. Well, that's why I brought my shades. I hope you brought yours. Okay, she brought her shades, guys. Holy fuck. Oh, whoa, you can kind of see a glacier. You can see some snow through the trees back there. Ooh. Oh man, yeah, we're really starting to we're getting close. Like, we're really starting to see a lot of snow in the mountains. I think that's the goal of the video, not necessarily reach the glacier, but reach the snow on the top, maybe hit the alpine.
Change of direction. Going east.
This little tree growing out here. The ranger came by and cut that tree down. Now we're really getting out in the sticks.
This is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, I would definitely prepare yourself to come out here.
Well, I ate 5 weeks this morning. Made sure
I ate half a waffle, a couple sausage links, some eggs. That's holding me down pretty good.
I can feel my breath starting to tighten up a bit.
We're probably getting near the top of the mountain. It's where it's probably getting a little hard to breathe. That's where we don't want to push ourselves. It's okay to take breaks.
This is a nice spot to take a break.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking this shade up here. So we'll stop for a little more. How's that, huh? You sit down right there, huh? Okay, guys. I don't know if it picked up that clip, but I'm putting it in there. She called me a milky white boy, which kind of hurts my feelings. But I get it, you know, whatever. Either way, we've
You look like a white milky man.
this is not okay. This is 2025. But either way, we've come to the conclusion. We sat down, we opened up on X, and we kind of mapped out how far we are from the alpine. We're literally 5 miles from the glacier. We ain't doing it, chat. Not today. But we're only 900 yards from the alpine. And it actually told us by hitting the alpine, we're only going to go down 300 feet in elevation. So what I'm thinking, we hit the alpine, I showcase that, we call it a wrap. And then we pose for like a crazy thumbnail on the alpine. There's a big rock there. All right. It goes up and you cut left. So here, let me cut in front of you just so you're in camera.
Yeah, the path here, guys, is confusing. So many rocks. Very the same every direction you look at.
There's that one song. Can it get much higher? Do you need to put that water bottle on my back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop. I can listen.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Just look up ahead of you. It just goes up.
It's only a couple hundred feet. It's It's okay. It's alright. I think you should have grabbed that stick earlier though, babe.
Yeah. I put my weight on that stick while I help myself climb this mountain. Shit.
You could have been like an old witch, you know, walking around with a big old wooden stick, casting spells. Charming white dudes on the trail.
There's only you.
Yeah, you got me. You cast your spell, you got me. When we reach the top of this little slope here, we'll stop and take another breather, okay? Just so we can catch our breaths. Keep going. To be honest though, we're about 13,000 feet up. It's getting a little hard to breathe. At least for a fat, tall dude like me. At least 200 pounds. Her though, she grew up on the mountain.
Not this kind of mountains.
She had to climb all this just to get to school. Whew. Okay. Here, right here, there's a rock we can sit on. Oh, did you hear that rock kind of fall? That was crazy.
You.
Almost there. We were so close. And then we'll grab pine cones on the way home.
Is that a way to like manipulate me to keep going, right?
No.
Gaslight me with pine cones.
Babe, if you can make it to the Alpine, I know you're ready to be a mother. And then the next video is going to have little Logan in it. Yeah. Ready? 1 minute? Okay. You ready? Yeah?
It haven't been a minute.
Okay. 1 minute.
Babe, you know the essence of going up? It's like not trying to push yourself to go to the top.
It's about the journey.
It's like taking pauses and trying to look around and, you know, hey, how far have I come, you know? How far before you go to the... Dude, my English is bad, but what I'm trying to say is that
What you're trying to say is?
What I'm trying to say
What are you
is
trying
how
to say?
far have you been?
It's about the journey, babe. It's about the journey.
It's not the journey. Okay.
It's about the journey, not the end goal.
The essence of all this is you're far. You're not yet there, but you're already far. So how far you've made it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Just taking a breather, trying to like look around, appreciate
It's okay to take a breather.
Yeah, I appreciate how far you've made.
This isn't necessarily a battle of how fast can we get up. How fast can we get up to the Alpine zone? You know, it's not about that. It's about, you know, like you were saying, enjoying the nature, enjoying the journey. It's an endurance. It's an endurance trip, is what it is. And
we're far from our apartment. Our apartment is a mess. right now.
Yeah, it is.
And it makes me like, it gives me relaxation. Just
Gives you
being around the trees.
relaxation. It is good being around trees. I mean, just sitting here in silence. Like, let's just 1 minute here, just silence.
I wish those trees are not there. I wish those like,
Well, 1 minute here, silence, okay?
you want silence yourself?
Shut the fuck up!
You want silence yourself, huh? You want silence? You're not allowed for that. You're not entitled to it. We should have like put that record. We should have recorded the conversation with Joshua yesterday. That was such a fun conversation with you.
That was. That was a fun conversation. You ready?
Was that a minute already?
It's actually been maybe 2 minutes, minute and a half.
This guy is just abusing me. Let's go.
I'm turning off the camera so I can abuse her.
I know. That's what you do to me all the time, right?
Here, I'm gonna turn off the camera because we got 30% battery left, and it's the last battery. But I'll kind of turn the camera back on as we get closer. So there's that.
See, the main goal was to be.
All right, so we're about 80 yards from the Alpine. I think I just heard a pheasant up top, but
I thought something was like a weird noise.
yeah. But I mean, we're getting here. I mean, there's snow on the trail now. Even more snow now that I just did that. But we're getting dangerously close to the Alpine. And that's what we're after. These mountain flowers here.
What?
These mountain flowers here.
Oh,
Little pink flowers, huh?
are they wild?
Yeah. Those are wildflowers. Wow. I mean, we're not there yet, but look at that.
So that's what this is shade.
I'm running out of shade, guys. Wow. I mean, look at this.
Wow,
This is just stunning.
this is beautiful.
Wow. I'm gonna go over here.
The trail though, because it's blurred out.
Yeah. Well, I see the trail over here, but you can see the God rays in the sky. Top of the mountain's right there. This is just stunning. Do you want to go to the top of the mountain? It's that rock right there. Lead the way, Miss Mountaineer. Mrs. Mountaineer.
Yuck. Oh,
What you ouching about?
it's just full of grass.
Yeah, you gotta walk through. That's off the trail. Wanna go up?
Scared there's snakes in there.
There's no snakes. If there anything's there, I got a pistol. can. It's right there. It's right there.
Oh, I can smell the pine. The scent of it.
It's that rock right there. That's right where it's at. You okay walking on just a little bit of snow? These little stepping stones for Yana. Don't you fall. Don't you fall. Right here. You've reached the top of the mountain. Oh, that pine smells so good.
Is this a poop?
I was kind of thinking that. I was like, that looks like a shit. There it is. Top of the mountain. Holy. That's the Alpine. I wonder, I mean, like, look at all this lichen on these rocks. I wonder, this overview right here, yep, I knew it. You can see over the cliff. Yep, I'll be fine, I'll be careful. That is Silver Lake. Wow. This is 100% worth the climb. Do you wanna check out right over here? Because that'll overlook the entire valley. We'll just walk over there real quick. Here, I'm coming back over to you, sweetheart. You put your cap on. It's a little sunny up here, ain't it? See, I can handle this. Walk around up here, you know, climbing up that. Like, I can handle that.
I can actually go on the top of that mountain, babe.
It'd take us like maybe like an hour and a half, but we get up there.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Good thing you decided to go up here, babe.
Yeah. There's a paw mark right there. A really old track. I mean, that's so old, you can't even tell what it is. Might have been a mountain lion. Definitely not a bear. It's something.
Hey, be careful. I don't know which
Oh, babe, I'm really good. I have a good memory. I'll tell you where we came and came down.
I want a picture here. Say,
Look at that. There's even a marker right up ahead. It's gonna be a marker saying stay on the trail. Wonder what this says. Ah, that's what it says. Here I was like, wow, what a landmark, what a monument. City of Boulder, don't trespass. Okay. Well, I'm not trespassing yet, but I am, however, looking at Silver Lake. Wow. What a blessing. City of Boulder. A little breezy. I tell you what, this backpack, it's waterproof, so my sweat just kind of collects on my back. And that wind blowing through, you almost lost your hat. That wind blowing through, it feels so good on my back. Oh, it's so cooling. What do you think, sweetheart? This is well worth the hike. I kept telling her, this is the outline. Let's head back over there behind those trees. So we're not getting the ever-living heck blown out of us. You want to stack a rock on that? Yeah, come here. Yeah, oh yeah, of course people did that. No way, that's natural. Here.
just careful. I was there almost. Hold on, is it recording? Hold on. Okay, babe. Add a stop. Just a sec.
Wow.
We should have waited until we dragged that Celsius.
We only have the 1 Celsius. That's okay. Wow. Little snake hole up here.
What's a snake hole?
Whole lot of snakes living. Or maybe a badger hole.
I don't like snakes, babe.
Me neither. Mrs. Indiana Jones.
I think I can shoot your gun here.
What?
You think you can shoot your gun here?
We can 100% shoot my gun, but I'd rather not. Just because there's a lot of rocks. I don't want it to like ricochet off something. But no, if we go shooting guns though, we'll go out to the farm. We'll shoot the guns out there. No doubt about it though, it would sound beautiful out here.
I think it will echo out.
Oh,
You can shout here, by the
oh,
way.
100%. It'll echo off.
Ah!
I think that wind stopped that echo.
Give me your loudest shout.
Woohoo!
Well, I did shout it.
Oh man, I lost my voice when we did that. We're not going to drink as much water on the way down. Last bite? It's all mine? Alright. I'm not even joking. You can see the entire mountaintop right there. Honestly, I want to move that.
Like the most clear view ever. Want some chips?
Yeah. I'll have some chips. Remember, guys. Hey. I say, remember, guys. Everything that you take out here, bring it back with you. Because we're out here, we're enjoying nature. I mean, look at all this. But the worst thing you could do is like leave your dog poop bag on the trail. Leave your bottles up here, anything like that. I mean, that's not okay. But being out here, you know, preserving nature, taking care of it, it's just beautiful. I'm gonna set you up right here. What's that? And then, you know what? You think we should do a time lapse? Okay. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today on this hike on the Apache Trail. Something trail. Appalachian Trail. Thank you so much for joining us. We had such a wonderful time today. You guys have a wonderful day. We're going to end this with a time lapse of everything going on here while we eat lunch. Thank you so much. Have a great day.